hello to all my lovely Cancers watching. Today we are doing a November prediction. This is a new style I'm trying out with the zodiac signs. I did also do a November pick a card, so you can watch that as well. But if you like these zodiac sign related videos, then what I want you to do is hit that thumbs up button. The zodiac sign that gets the most likes for the November videos will have their sign posted first come December. And now there's 12 videos that I have to post, and they're going to go up over the course of a week. So if your video gets the most likes, that means yours goes up first and you don't have to wait for your sign to come up. So make sure you share it with all the Cancers you know so that everyone can give it a thumbs up. And let's get started. What do the cards need to tell all of the Cancers watching this video? What is there to expect in November? So we're starting with the Six of Cups. Lots of reflection this month. Okay, Five of Wands, Two of Pentacles, and the Moon. What was I just saying? Reflections, right? And then we also have, he's up here, the Ace of Cups. So yeah, a lot of reflection going on. And with the Two of Pentacles, it's a decision of some kind that you guys are needing to make. The Two of Pentacles, it's kind of, it's about time management and managing your priorities and, kind of figuring out how you want to approach life in a sense. But it's not in a heavy kind of way. But then we've also got the Five of Swords, which is, it's a disagreement. Like, look at these people. They're having a little tussle here. And with the Moon and the Six of Cups, I'm feeling like this decision and this disagreement, it's not necessarily outside of yourself. This is a disagreement that's going on inside of yourself. And it's kind of between your beliefs that you've held for a while and new information that you're learning. So with this Moon, it's a reflection card. So I want you to take the time this month to think about what you truly hold valuable and spend a lot of your time, not a lot of your time, but spend some time reflecting on your values and what really aligns with you now. We grow and we change as people, and the person we were when we were a child is not the same person that we are now, and it's also not the same person that we are going to be in 10, 20 years. So I really want you to take this time to reflect upon who you are in the moment, and this might even mean that there's new beginnings happening. When you take the time to reflect upon yourself, you might decide that you have been mismanaging your time. Maybe you've been going in a direction, whether it is a career or in a relationship, you've been going in a direction that's no longer really aligning with you. And this doesn't mean that you need to completely cut off whatever that is. It just means that you need to take the time to analyze that and see if it is still right for you. Maybe a change is needed, but maybe also just a change of path is needed. So you can still be going in the same direction, but just on a different path. Interesting that the Devil comes out as I am saying that, because the Devil is all about, he's your shadow self. He's attachment, addiction, restrictions that you've put upon yourself. And it's really a reflection of you. Along with this Moon, like a lot of reflection going on here. And with this Six of Cups, I'm feeling like it's really something that's kind of been ingrained in you since childhood. And this shouldn't come as a shock to you. It's something that you've been feeling kind of creeping up for quite a while now. Maybe you've been repressing it, going, no, like I'm not ready to deal with this. I don't want to deal with it. And it might be manifesting its way as, you know, in addiction to who knows what. Like it doesn't have to be like a negative addiction, like a drug addiction or an alcohol addiction or anything like that. It could be, you know, in addiction to whatever you seek enjoyment in. An addiction, it's not, I'm not meaning it in a negative way. It's just you've been really reliant on whatever this is that's bringing you joy. So like, you know, it could even just be binge watching TV. It could be maybe a little overindulgence when you're eating. But you've noticed yourself kind of falling into this habit. This shouldn't come as a surprise to you. Like you've noticed yourself falling into these habits. And now is the time to really analyze, why am I doing this? Like, I know that this isn't good for me. I know I should be doing this. I know, like you've been saying that to yourself. I know. And so now is the time to make the decision about whether you're going to stick in these habits or whether you're going to take new actions to move past this. And these cards are really suggesting that it is time to move past this, whatever it is that is holding you back. And I mean, with the Seven of Swords, like this is, you know, he's stealing these swords, right? And I'm feeling like you've been stealing the joy from yourself because you've just been putting off dealing with this. You know, it has been existing for a while, but you've been putting it off. And then it's interesting because, so we have the Seven of Swords, and then right after it, we've got the Eight of Swords. So when you've got the 7 and then the 8, actually we've got the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and then the 8 of Swords. So I mean, we've really got a lot of progression here. You guys are moving forward. You know you need to do this. But with the 8 of Swords, I love the imagery on this card because this woman she feels so trapped there, right? She's blindfolded. She is, her wrists are tied. She's got all these swords around her. But if you look at it, if she could only take the blindfold off, she would see that she could easily get between these swords. She could easily make her way out of this cage that she has ultimately made for herself. And I'm feeling like that is really something that you have done for yourself and something that you're really going to be aware of this month and that you need to move forward from. Yeah, and then back of the deck energy is the Knight of Pentacles. Knights are all about action. They're about moving forward. They're, you know, you take action to get out of this situation. And I feel like that's, you know, you need to take this action, but you've just been putting it off because it's not easy. And I understand that it's not easy. But I mean, change is never easy. Change happens when we're uncomfortable. And right now, I think you guys need to make yourself uncomfortable to progress, to move forward. A lot of time this month needs to be spent on self-reflection and understanding why you're making the decisions that you're making. When you make a decision and you're kind of like, oh, why did I choose that? I want you to actually really think about it. Why did you choose that? Because so often we don't question ourselves. We just do it. And right now we need to really question why. That's a good question for you. Why are you taking the actions that you're taking? Because you've got all sorts of amazing things in the works for you, but you're holding yourself back, okay? So let's see what the Oracle cards have to tell you for the month of November. The magical map shifter. I mean, look at this. This card is so reminiscent of the Eight of Swords. blindfolded with all of these things around them. And now, if we compare these two cards, right now, you're feeling trapped by these swords. But really what you need to do is you need to remove the blindfold and realize that these swords are actually just opportunities. And you have all of these opportunities in front of you, but you are holding yourself back. So if you can remove this blindfold, whatever it is, this energy, this shadow energy that is just holding you back, once you can remove that, you're going to be able to see all of these different possibilities that just all of a sudden just appear and open up to you. So a lot of self-reflection is needed this month. Wide open, yeah. The opportunities are wide open. You need to be open. You know what you need to do? You need to just think, my mind is open. My mind is open to the possibilities in front of me. My mind is open to new ideas. My mind is open to learning new concepts. My mind is open to learning new philosophies. Okay, type that down below. My mind is open. Okay. And then we have coming apart. Yeah, the world as you know it is changing. And this isn't a bad thing. It is you embracing who you are meant to be. And again, change is hard. You need to become uncomfortable to break habits. And these habits are starting to break. They're starting to fall apart. And you're remolding yourself. You're making decisions and you are becoming the person who is aligned with your higher self. You're becoming the person who you were meant to be, the person you were put here on this earth to be. I'm going to pull, actually, let's get some more oracle cards. Okay, this card just wants to come out. Release. Yeah, we need to release that which is no longer serving us. That is whatever is blindfolding you. We need to release it. We need to let it go. Only you will know what that is. And it's gonna take a lot of self-reflection. You might be suppressing this aspect of you, but you can work through it. The ocean, ebb and flow. Yes, as we're working through this process, you need to remember that sometimes, things ebb and flow, right? So sometimes the bad comes in, but then the bad goes out, and then the good comes in, and the good comes out. It's cyclical. Life is cyclical. We need to work through these cycles and just embrace them. Go with the flow. I'm going to pull some Moonology cards for you guys. Let's see if we can get 2 Moonology cards. What do we need to tell Cancers for November? What is the energy of this upcoming month? Okay. Luck is on your side. It really is, guys. When you are living in a way that is aligned to you, you don't even need luck. Because things just happen like they're supposed to. I mean, things always happen like they're supposed to. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel like right now, you guys just need to be open to whatever that reason is. Whether it's a lesson that you're learning, whether it's an opportunity, whether, whatever it is. Luck is on your side, and you just need to embrace that. You need to live with an open mind. My mind is open. If you haven't commented that, you should do it, okay? Seriously. I get you guys to participate on these videos like this, like commenting things, because it helps you to ingrain the messages into your mind. And so if you're saying, yes, that's true, I need to open my mind, then you type it below. It'll help ingrain that message. A time for healing. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. November is a time for healing for you guys. And it's a time to release that which no longer serves us. And I feel like you guys know what that is. You have been feeling this for quite a while now, and now is the time. It's the time to let go. Okay? If you guys enjoyed this reading, don't forget to hit the like button so that the reading for Cancer will come up first when I do my December readings. And while you're hitting that like button, you should probably hit the subscribe button so you do not miss that reading. Love, light, and happiness to all of you. Have a fantastic day. And just remember, my mind is open.